in terms of the conflicts and wars that are going on in the world today. We need promoters of peace, and I think there's perhaps no better promoter of peace than the gospel message,
Et ego Robertus Franciscus Cardinalis Prevost. Que su misión ha fracasado, no quiere seguir.
Pido todos los días por ustedes y pido lo mismo a ustedes, que recen por mí, y que todos sigamos caminando para un día todos lleguemos a ser pastores.
I think the part of ministry that most shaped my life was Peru. I was there for over 20 years total. About 12 years as an Augustinian, doing parish work, pastor, professor in the seminary, director of formation, and lots of other things that when you're a missionary, you just learn how to do everything from electronics to auto mechanics and things like that.
Cuando yo tenía 5 años, no sé si sabía dónde estaba Perú o no, pero yo tenía un tío que trabajaba acá y me regaló la tía, en realidad, un chullo.
I just can only say how gifted I feel because of what I gained from my years working in Peru. I hope that every priest can say that about wherever he works, because I'm so convinced that if we open our lives and our hearts to serve others, we indeed, like the gospel says, receive 100-fold. As you all know, I'm an Augustinian. I have personally a great debt to the order of St. Augustine, to St. Augustine himself, in whose philosophy, theology, thought, humanity, that great love of Augustine for God's Word, that infinite searching for truth, for himself and for God in himself, and for everything that Augustine taught in terms of communion and community that marked my life. He called me, and specifically because he didn't want someone from the Roman Curia to take on this role. He wanted a missionary. He wanted someone from outside. He wanted someone who would come in with a different perspective. And so the primary dimension of the job is assisting Pope Francis in this important mission as successor of St. Peter to find the best successors to the apostles to continue to lead the church.
Sostiamo in preghiera con Maria, Madre della Chiesa, per la salute del Santo Padre Francesco.
In ad lacrimarum valle, ea ergo, advocata nostra, illos tuos, misericordes oculos.
Can you share some insights, experiences, stories, and maybe a little bit more about your personal relationship with him?
Well, the best stories I can't tell here. But if you catch me in the parking lot, maybe one or two.